a smile, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Mr. Cooper, and my good buddy and sidekick.
Trusty sidekick. Get that right, will you?
I love it when he gives a feedback. Trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Snyder.
Good to be here.
And good to have you all with us. Bitcoin going back up. 111.3. There we go. We like that because it helps us with our dividend payments on Mondays. So let's get started into today's news, and then we'll get started into the topic of today as well. The latest news in Thailand about the Thai government that sort of gone, the prime minister is out, Thaksin Shinawat's daughter, she is no more, and we have an interim deputy prime minister doing the job as PM until they can appoint somebody to take their place tomorrow or Friday. Well, one party has come out and said, we have enough MPs now backing us. And they had to come up with an agreement with 3 other parties. So it's a coalition government. One of the agreements was the coalition government would only be in place for 4 months until the end of the year. And then in January, there would be a general election. Okay, so what does that mean for all of us expats? Virtually no change. It's going to be a puppet government. So they'll literally have all the powers, but no authority to change anything. So there has to be a referendum on anything to change in the country over the next 4 months. I can't see that happening. So they've agreed to it to keep the peace amongst the 4 parties, to have enough MPs to make it go through.
They're still going to have the 4 candidates running.
Oh, yes.
You know, I think one's
One's already in the lead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got more than enough. So of the 500 MPs, they've got 270 something coalition, and they had to sign contracts with all four. Somebody wanted to be a minister for this. Somebody wanted to be a minister for that. The second largest party said there must be a general election. If not, we won't support you. And that has to take place 4 months after you're appointed.
We've already
as
been
interim
through
prime minister.
one election, haven't we?
Yeah, we've already been through one. This will be our second one here. And what does that mean for expats moving forward? Not a lot. No changes whatsoever. So the 99-year land lease is going to be put on hold. They're not going to be voting that through. The casino bill, again, not going to be voting through. It's the relaxation of immigration visas, again, not going to be going through. All these things that the Coopersthaiadventure Thai party that was elected for the government are no longer going to go through. So they're going to have a re-election in January. It looks like the writing on the wall is the Coopersthaiadventure Thai are going to win by a majority again, probably bigger than the last time.
But they didn't form the government. They had most. Well, I thought the party that had the most seats did not get the premier, the prime minister.
They did, but he was ousted, remember?
Quickly,
he was ousted. So they lost that. And now that Thaksin Pinawat's daughter is gone, which was the opposition, they can win bigger majority, and then therefore all the legislation they wanted to pass 2 years ago, they could finally get done.
Interesting times.
Interesting times ahead. For example, they wanted to make the retirement visa easier. They wanted, there was talk that they wanted to lower the age of retirement from 50 down to 40 to compete with other Asian countries that they've lowered it down to 40. So I think there's a good chance if they win that, they're going to pass all them real quick. They're not going to hang around.
So probably nothing happening, status quo for 4 months.
Yeah.
And then hopefully there's an election, if that's the idea. And
January.
We'll go from there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next piece in the news to discuss is marijuana laws go in effect from yesterday, meaning that if you are a user of cannabis or any of the edibles or the oils, because you have a medical condition, you can still get it. You just have to get a medical card starting from yesterday. So we'll see how that plays out, and we'll update you as and when we see changes in there. But yeah, that goes into effect from yesterday.
Yeah, it was, the medical card didn't look too difficult to obtain, I think.
No.
One of the criteria, do you have insomnia?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't sleep.
You think
Give me a gummy. I can't
on
sleep.
Yeah, no.
Give me an edible. Yeah, I need something to help relax my brain.
Much ado about nothing.
Mm. Other news in Thailand. What's the other news in Thailand, Brooke?
It's sunny out. The weather's ideal. Pool's great. It's a good place to retire.
It's an excellent place to retire. And so let's get started on today's main topic. Is Thailand still safe to travel and retire? And the quick answer is yes, absolutely. The skirmish between Cambodia and Thailand is over, done and dusted, gone. The borders are still closed, though. They are still closed. The new interim prime minister that'll come in on Friday that has the most votes, he says that he's going to smooth the process with Cambodia and get the borders open very fast. So well, that's one of his plans.
They opened the one border for 3 hours.
Only let the trucks through.
Trucks and some of the Cambodian workers, I guess. But apparently, the military had not been informed nor approved this. So that was kibosh. So it's currently closed still.
Mm.
Yeah.
And if you may have noticed, the ebook logo has changed slightly. It's now orange instead of white and black. We had a little bit of difficulty with that, so we apologize. Some people have tried to order the book and they can't because it was a temporary QR code. We didn't know at the time, Mr. B, and we sat around here yesterday and got a permanent QR code. So now it will work again. So without further ado, let's get started in today's live stream and see who we got online and joining us.
Michael Avila, hello guys. We're looking good, he said.
And thank you,
That's
Michael.
Because we're in Thailand and
we're enjoying the land of smiles. And
yeah,
Darlene got her more stuff. As you notice behind us, the curtains look completely different.
Yeah, they do.
What we did, we put up brand new railings, brand new net curtains, and brand new curtains to make it stand out and look that much better. I'll just pan the camera around so you can see. We did it throughout the whole living room. Now we have net curtains and curtains that we like. The old ones we didn't like. It was letting in too much light.
And too much heat.
And too much heat.
These here will be more heat.
These are blackout curtains.
Blackout, okay.
So the idea behind it was we buy the blackout curtains, we use less aircon, therefore less electricity bills, pays off in the long run.
True. Michael Villa says, learn Tai Chi.
Learn Tai Chi.
And I tell you, I watch a lot of YouTube videos at the gym daily. Yeah. And every ad is Tai Chi. You know, there's some guy on there, you know, telling you how old he is. And he doesn't look it, obviously, and does 7 minutes a day is all you need.
Right.
You know, and here I am, you know, at the gym for an hour, and geez, I could do all that in 7 minutes. Like, what am I doing, right?
I do the same as you, an hour in the gym, 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then 30 minutes on exercises.
Well done.
And the goal is to burn 300 calories a day.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can do that pretty easy.
Bring my A1C down.
Mikey D, what's up, Cooper and Brooke? Looking forward to another great show tonight. What's the good word in the land of smiles?
Thailand is still cheap and open for all.
Yeah. You're going to notice when you're here, Mike, the weather is absolutely ideal year round. You know, from Canada and then obviously in Florida, you did get the differences. And some of them could be quite substantial, obviously, with snow. But here it's kind of nice because every morning when you get up, you kind of know what you got to look forward to. And that's just a lovely day. Yeah. You know, if it's cloudy, you still have the warmth. If it's the sun's out, you get a few minutes every day of that. Good for you. And yeah, it's a great place, as Coop said, to be. Prices, I haven't seen a big increase in cost of living here at all in the last couple of years. A little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary. I still figure you know, $2,000 budget is ample for a good lifestyle here. So, yep.
Oh, yeah. You'll have a fantastic life on that budget.
Ignite your travel dreams. Was curious as what you said in the last live stream to my question being, do you suppose that Thailand motorbikes will be self-driving? I don't see that happening.
No, I can't see that happening.
It's interesting, though, just a second on that, Coop. I follow the Tesla videos extensively daily.
Yeah.
And boy, they're getting the obviously robo-taxis to a point now where they're working and they're better than humans as drivers. So that's where the future is in the vehicle. They're also now have these big transport trucks on the road. They're more of a in the early test phase, right? Where the robo-taxis are probably near the end of their initial phase and they're working. And boy, that's going to be interesting. As far as motorbikes, just to answer that specific question, I have never seen a video mention anything about that. You know, so I think it'd be a balance thing, maybe possibly, because yeah. So no, I can't see that happening. And then he goes on to say, does Jomtien Patty area have RVers that camp out? Maybe even along the beach roads, say. Would the local police ask to move the vehicle if it was parked overnight?
We do have RVs. They are becoming very popular in Thailand. slowly. We went to the car show in Bangkok last year, and there was a load of RVs for sale.
Yeah.
And I spoke to the salesman. There's actually about 12 RV clubs in Thailand with campsites for RVs. So I know 12 doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a good start, because 5 years ago there was 0.
Yeah. You see the odd, I'd call it like a pickup truck with a contained unit sitting in it.
Camper truck.
Yeah. I've seen a couple pulls, you know, not that many. But yeah, they're here. Obviously, at the car show, you can buy brand new and pick your options. So it's kind of like you would back in the West, you know. And probably not as predominant here as you would see in the West, but hey, that might be a wave of the future. I know a lot of people have said, Jesus, that'd be interesting to do that, to tour Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, because you got them now with toilets, you got them with mini fridges, you got them with showers, AC. Oh, that'd be important. But yeah, that's as far as parking on the beach road.
You could in Jomtien.
I think you could easily and not be hassled at all, because I've seen
Pattaya, no.
Pattaya, no. You ain't gonna have
no
Pattaya,
parking
not
on
Beach Road. No, that's
for cars or RVs. But on Jomtien Beach Road, yes, there is.
You can park there, and I'm sure overnight. And I think there's Thais that do that themselves.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Shannon Mack, hello, gentlemen. I know you always have the Insider 411 scoop.
Try to
share away, but my husband and I are still coming to Thailand when we retire, because we won't be able to afford America anymore. You know, a lot of people are getting into that same boat, Shannon. It's getting ridiculously expensive there, and the governments are still spending and looking to tax any way they can.
Yeah.
And it'll be through, you know, gas taxes, electricity increases going up through taxes, tolls will be going up. You renew your licenses, it'll be going up. Your property tax fees will be going up.
Home insurance fees.
You ain't going to see too many reductions in taxes in the West. And that goes for Canada, and I'm sure Europe, you know, the Europe countries as well. So there's a lot of people, in my opinion, Coop, are going to be looking for places like Asia to retire to, where it's more affordable.
Well, I mean, you look at last live stream, we were talking about our pool villa that Darlene and I moved into. We're paying $1,200 a month rent for a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom pool villa within a block from the beach.
Yeah.
1 city block away from the beach. That's how close we are. And we're paying $1,200 a month.
Yep. And that's
one of our subscribers said on the live stream, Coop, in Canada where I live, that's a 1-bedroom apartment, unfurnished.
True.
Yep. For the price of a 3-bedroom pool villa here in Thailand.
Well, yeah, and accommodations are typically anybody's biggest expense, whether they're paying a mortgage or they're paying rent or they got maintenance on a house they own. It's your biggest expense in most cases. So if you can cut that, you know, in half, maybe 2/3 less, that's a huge savings. You add that to the fact that the taxes here, I mean, there's a 7% value-added tax, they call it.
Yep.
Basically on pretty well everything you buy. But I know in Canada, like, we got 13, you know what I mean? Plus, you know, we got our big tax bill at the end of the year. Here, you got 7 and that's it. You won't have to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
So definitely more affordable.
Yeah. So it's a lot more affordable here in Thailand. And if you buy a property in Thailand, say you want to buy a condo and rent it out for passive income to support your life here in Thailand, if that's something that you were interested in doing. Do you know what you have to pay tax on the income?
It's
5% per year.
Yeah. That's
5%.
ridiculous. Yeah.
That's nothing. That's all you would be required to pay for tax on earning money from rental properties.
Probably
here
a
in
quarter
Thailand.
of what you'd pay in the West or less, you know. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah. Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, everyone. Hit that thumbs up, make Darlena smile.
Yes,
that
please.
always helps.
If you're watching on the live stream, it's free. Pound it. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we make a video or we have a live stream.
It does help grow the channel of similar-minded people, you know, which will generate more questions, which helps the group. And yeah, it's just kind of a win-win. Yeah. Obviously, anyone who is watching the channel has some interest in Thailand, and they'll get a lot more interested when they get here and see it. Because sometimes, is this true what they're saying? Are things this cheap? Is the food that good? Is the weather ideal? You know, yeah, it is.
Yeah, considering half of our people that come onto our live stream are already here in Thailand, and they still join in the live stream every time. And they can testify, yes, what Cooper is saying and Brooke is saying is absolutely true. And if you want to join in our discussions, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, wait 1 minute, and then put your comment in. We'll read it live on air. That's our promise to you. And it's free. Doesn't cost you a penny.
Scotty Caswell, good evening, good morning, CBD, and all watching from Scott and Marites.
Good evening, Scotty and Marites.
Soon to be cold, Pennsylvania.
Correct.
They're living the dream over there, but they'll be back. Michael Villa, hit that like button. Again.
Make Darlene smile.
Thank you, Michael. Timmy P, good day to the CBD gang and everyone. Hoping all is well.
We are, Tim.
Edmonton, Alberta.
And thank you to all the people with the badge next to their name for being channel members, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. Much appreciated.
Timmy's out in the Northern Lights in that little picture there. Biggest Chris, greetings CBD and gang, wishing all a wonderful morning, day, evening, and your part of the world.
And you too, Chris.
Rick Price, I'm thinking that in the future, your personal robot, Cooper, will become your motorbike like Transformers.
Oh, who knows? Maybe they'll have a seat on the back of them and you jump on the back and they run. Who knows?
Richie Rich, that might be 100 years from now. I probably won't be here to experience the pleasures of that. But hey, never say never on stuff like that.
I thought you were Peter Pan's nephew. I thought you're going to live forever.
No, I'm good till 92, and then I'll take it year by year.
Okay.
Ernest Jones, Ernie, good morning, CBD and gang.
Good morning, Ernie.
Jay Easy, good morning, afternoon, evening in Coopersville.
Morning in Coopersville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Biggest Chris, I was with Shannon 10 years ago with more affordable retirement in Thailand, but after coming for a month every year since, there is so many more reasons I have found other than affordability.
To stay in Thailand.
Oh, yeah. Like, sure, I'm a numbers man, so I look at that continuously, but people are into traveling.
Yep.
There's temples, churches, elephant farms, well, you know, elephants in the wild. I mean, there's so much to do and travel and see here just from the stories I hear. So everyone's different, but there's typically something for everyone.
And you think within 3 hours, you can be in any Asian country out here by airplane.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Exactly.
Cheap to fly.
You know, so fantastic. And the flights, I'm finding flights like to the Philippines for $100, 3-hour flight.
Yeah, like hello.
You know, exactly.
Yeah, Vietnam's cheap, Hong Kong cheap, Taiwan even. Yeah, so there's a lot of destinations from Bangkok that are really affordable to see a bit of the other parts of the world.
Oh, heck
well,
yeah.
Asia mainly, obviously, but yeah. Good home base. Vegas Chris, my spelling is wonderful today. My apology. That's good. Haven't seen too many errors yet. Malcolm Hawkins. Geez, that name rings a bell. Good day, mate.
Good day, Malcolm.
And the lovely Katea.
Yes.
Live and learn with Mike. Good morning, DJ Cooper, Brooke, and Darlena.
Good morning, Mikey.
John L. Cooper and Brooke equals royal studs in Thailand. I don't know about that, Johnny.
I don't know. I'd like it to equal royal flush. I need to win some more money on the casino cruise in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
It's getting close.
Good.
We fly out on the 25th. Yeah, not long now.
See, there's lots to do in Thailand. Cooper likes cruising. Mikey D. Coop, when you introduce Brooke as your sidekick, it's trusty sidekick. I think you're about to say side chick.
Oh, heck no.
That's the best you could do. Brooke, you're the man. Hope you are both well. We are.
Yeah. No side chick for
Blue
me.
Dream, pay your taxes. Laughing out loud.
In the West, yeah. Over here in Thailand, 5%. 5% if you're renting out a property here. It's nothing.
Well, I'm stuck paying the Canadian tax bill. I got a good accountant, so I stayed to the minimum tax bracket. Getting married helped me immensely, believe it or not, with Canada's taxes. But you really got to do a bit of figuring, let's say, every year as to when to take money and when, if to take it and where to put it. And yeah, it's getting tough all over the planet. So it's going to get worse. That's my view. So
yeah.
Two things you can't avoid: death and taxes.
Oh yeah.
And Truck Morton. Hey everyone, Cooper. I bought the ebook, but I can't find it on my phone.
Okay.
Probably has to do that download. It's not in Adobe Acrobat. Did I not download it properly? One other member said he can't find his ebook either. Help me.
Okay. When you buy the ebook, Annie, you have to click the download button. If you don't click the download button, you bought it, but you're not doing anything with it. If you haven't already clicked the download button, you can go back into it, scan the QR code, go back in there, and it should have the download option if you haven't already downloaded it. If you have downloaded it and you can't find it, it'll be in your download file on your cell phone. So you go in your settings, you go into your folders, and then you'll find it there. It'll say ebook. Yeah.
Sounds easier. I'm not a real techie, but once I was shown it once, so yeah.
Yeah. Any problems, Annie, you can send me a private message on Facebook, and I will be more than happy to help you out.
Yes, for sure. Rick Price, announcement. Which phone type do you have, Apple or Android?
Apple.
Apple.
I have Apple. I've been an Android person for the last 20 years because I remember when Apple came out, I was completely against Apple because you had to do everything through iTunes, and I hated it. The guys on Amazon, they could send each other ringtones and videos and stuff like that. You couldn't do it if you had Apple. And you couldn't send it from Android to Apple, so I went off Apple for like 20 years. And then Apple started getting a lot better and changed it. So you could start doing these things, and I went back.
I've always been an Appleonian, my son-in-law calls it, because originally, I had these laptops or computer desktops, I guess, and I was always getting viruses, and I'd have to call them over to, fix up whatever. I just don't know. Maybe I was opening the wrong thing or whatever, clicking on this and that. And but he said, "Look, Poppy," he says, "if you switch to Apple, well, Apple's too much money. Everything's expensive, I couldn't see the worth of it. But he kind of convinced me then, started with the phone. Well, shit, this works slick. You know what I mean? Out of the box, it works. And then I got an iPad. Out of the box, it works. Well, I found out I didn't need a desktop anymore. And I had one laptop, but I really didn't use it. I used these iPads all the time. They're slick as all get out. They're cheap as dirt. And never got a virus, ever. So that's the reason I switched to Apple. And it's worth it.
Good reason.
I find the phone's too expensive. I wish Elon would bring out an X phone.
Oh, yeah.
W Secrets to Success. Hello, gents.
Hello, W. Good morning and welcome to the live stream.
Michael Villa. Tim Newton gave great intel on the Thai government. Yes.
Yeah, Tim
watched that.
Good guy. Good friend of both of ours.
We visited him.
We know him.
Yep.
And he's pretty up to date with what's happening in Thai politics.
Yeah. That's his kind of job.
Yes.
He loves that. He was with the Tiger before that.
Yeah,
way back.
They had a big fallout.
But but way back. I mean, so it's kind of his journalistic career. And he
used to work in radio.
Yeah. Well, you can kind of tell that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good guy. And he said to me, Cooper, he said, you should have worked in radio. You got a radio voice. I don't hear it. Other people say I do.
You don't have a radio face, but you have a radio voice.
Yeah.
I
have a voice for TV. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. Rick Price. If Samsung Android, then it is in the download folder.
Correct.
He's talking to Ann on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume.
It'll be in the download folder in your Android, and on your iPhone, you have to actually go into settings and then go into your folders there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All Greek to me. Rick Price, and you can navigate to that folder using the Samsung app called My Files.
Correct.
Well,
Yes, that is absolutely correct. Thank you, Rich.
Hello, Thailand. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, and hello, Thailand.
Richard Woolley. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Vegas,
Richard.
Vegas Chris. Looks like someone got a haircut. One of you, anyway.
I haven't had a haircut of you.
No.
No, you just parted yours over your bald patch again, didn't you?
Excuse me. I'm due for a trim. Live and earn with Mike. Will you be giving a home tour video, Cooper?
I sure will. And we took plenty of pictures before we moved in. And I have to say, the house needed work, which is why we got it so cheap. But I worked out the cost to make it look homey. And it was like, this is a no-brainer. You know, I could do everything I wanted to do for $5,000, you know, and take it with us too. You know, we're not leaving anything if we leave this house.
Yeah.
You know, and we can use it in a future home.
Well, you kept the old curtains.
We
and
did.
The old
And the
rods.
old rails.
And everything will be replaced back
Yeah.
to original condition should
Correct.
you decide to move. And
Yeah.
all the new stuff will go with you. So a bit of work, but it's still the way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Price, I drink chai tea.
Chai tea is very good and
Very
healthy
popular.
for you too.
It's popular here.
Mm.
Hello, Thailand. You folks are awesome. How is the bank situation? We are looking to retire in the land of smiles.
A lot better now. It's a lot better. It used to be predominantly Bangkok Bank was you needed to open a bank account with them to get a retirement visa. Then all the debacle happened with Bangkok Bank and certain money launderers, and they put a kibosh on that. So now all the other banks have stepped forward and said, we can open you a bank account for a retirement visa. So everything's sort of gone back to normal. I'm liking it. What do you think, Brooke?
Well, it's not like get your non-O. Is it non-OA?
No.
Get your non-O in your home country. Good for the 3 months you get here. Then you can go to any bank and open it,
Including Bangkok Bank.
including Bangkok Bank, which I wouldn't. But you know, once
I've had a great.
well, I know you have,
experience
and
with
I
that.
haven't had an issue, but I got my money out of there because I don't want to get an issue. You know what I mean? Better to be safe than sorry. And they've ticked off a lot of customers. That's for damn sure. So you want to have more than one bank account. You know, I like Siam SCB, Siam
SCB.
Commercial Bank.
Yeah.
A lot of them like
Excellent
Currency.
bank.
I'll probably look at even getting that one. And I still have my Bangkok Bank, and Jackie has it. So, you know, that's what's available. But Coop's right. Things have calmed down. I'm sure there's still some people getting notices, you know, that, okay, your account's about to be frozen. But as Mikey Baker said, I think they're making a ton of money on investing the 7-day money. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, it's ridiculous.
But now it's gotten a lot better. Visa agents out here can now open bank accounts for you. Not a problem.
Yep.
And Singh can do it. You know, he's talking about 1 day he can get your bank account and your retirement visa.
Yep.
All done in 1 day now. Before it'd take 3 to 4 weeks. He can do it all in 1 day. Call it VIP service. Boom, done.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Good morning, CBD and fellow tubers. I'm enjoying Thailand even more than I anticipated. Wow. I wondered, did he meet a lady? I think he might have.
I don't know.
There is always something to do, and the people that I have met are some really good people. Well, he's met us.
He's met us. And almost 500. We're only 3 short of 500 subscribers from our channel now moved to Thailand.
Wowzer.
497 we're up to now.
Yeah, excellent. Well, and once they're here, they see it's the place to be. Yeah. Good on you, Robert. Vegas Chris. Amen, Mr. Nutt. Michael Villa, Marine Corps isometrics, Tai Chi will give you more flex. I think you're right. Yeah, stay flexible.
Exactly.
Move it or lose it. Hello, Thailand. We were watching one other YouTuber, Brick Guy. He was cool. During rainy days, entire soys were underwater. Sometimes that can happen. Again,
if you're on a downplane, yes, you do stand the chance of getting flooded. Yeah. However, Pradamak and Jomtien are on an upplane, so we don't get all the bad weather that a lot of other people get. And that's one thing that we seriously considered when getting this house. We wanted to make sure no way would this get flooded. And when we make the video and we show you, you'll see why.
Okay. Yeah. Timmy P. Brooke, if you're feeling homesick, which I ain't, I can send a couple of photos of smoke-filled skies here in Alberta from the NWT, Northwest Territory. Yeah, they get some fires there, you know. Dry season, you know. Michael Villa, tell Darlena to put that theme song to exercise routine.
Oh, she's singing it now without me even playing it. She'll be going through the house and, you know, mopping or sweeping or, you know, doing the dishes or the laundry, whatever she does. She's one of those perfectionists. She likes everything perfect and in its place. And all of a sudden, she'll start singing the song, the words to the song, and it's not even playing.
Well, Mikey D probably, you know, knows it word for word because I think he had it on a loop. It was like 100 times he was up to. Now, the question is little Mikey also singing it?
Exactly.
Frederico DeJoles, do you think that the rental on apartments are going up in condominiums and single-family homes? I don't. I'm a retired couple. I'm thinking about going out to Thailand. What do you think? Come on out for sure. But
okay, that's a two-part answer. First part, the new builds, yes, are more expensive. Why? Because they're fancy. They're new.
Yeah.
You know, if you get a car that comes off the production line and it's a brand new model, everybody wants it. If it's a popular thing, you know. If you're buying a car that's been made for, you know, 20 years and they still have the same models out, well, then you're going to get a discount compared to the new fancy one that comes out, whatever. Same with condos here in Thailand. This house that we're living in is 20 years old. If I would have got a brand new one with Siri incorporated, a smart home, or I could have paid double, triple what I'm paying for this. I'm okay with a house that's 20 years old. Why am I okay with it? Because it's tried and tested. I went around, I looked at every part of this house. I could see nothing wrong. Okay, it needed modernizing inside a little bit. You know, it was old furniture or old curtains and old sheets and stuff like that. So you replace them. Now it looks very nice. I'm very happy with the way it's turned out. We'll show you the before and after when we make the video. But with the fact that this is 20 years old, I could look around the pipes. Are they rusted? Did they use good material in making the brick wall that surrounds this house? It's a high wall. It's 11 foot high. Is the walls cracking? Is the foundation good? On a new build, you can't tell that. You won't know until several years after. For example, when we lived in Florida Sun in the Philippines, Brooke, remember that house that we lived in?
Yep.
It was going to shit after 3 years old. All the gutters were rusted through. You had to get the gutters replaced, you know.
Like you didn't buy that one.
You know, the walls were cracking because they didn't let the foundation settle enough before they started building the walls. So you really need to look at that sort of aspect. But to answer your question, Frederico, the older properties are the best ones to get, in my opinion.
I would say, Frederico, I have not seen the rentals go up in value, let's say, what you have to pay. It obviously depends, as Coop said, on location, newness. The new ones, here's what I see happening, and yet I can't relate it to what's happening with tourism. There is a whack of new buildings getting built. Everywhere we go, we see them.
A shitload of them.
Shitload. And I'm talking, we're not talking, 10, 20 units. We're talking 1,000-unit buildings.
Yeah.
A couple of the big ones are like 5,000-unit buildings. You put that much supply, now sure, maybe it's a year off, year and a half. You put that much supply into the market, well, something's got to give, because there isn't that much tourism increasing coming in to take it, right?
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of them are investors. Well, what are they going to do? Probably rent it out. So I can see the supply going way up. I don't see the demand following it.
No.
So I can't see prices increasing dramatically. You go out on the dark side, if you want villas, you'll see subdivisions popping up.
Oh, yeah.
And well, okay, maybe there's a demand somewhere for it. But so they seem to be continually building here. I think that'll put a cap, a lid on these price increases that people maybe are worried about. But I would definitely say, Frederico, come here if you've never been, check it out. Regardless of when you come, rent before you buy, even if your intention is to buy. And I know Coops is to buy eventually.
Yes.
But rent, because you'll get familiar with the country, the areas, the prices, and you can do a lot of research in 6 months or a year when you put your mind to it, and then you'll know where to go and what to get. So, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how affordable things are here. Roger Carpenter, Roger the Dodger. Good morning, CBD gang. I've been here in Desert Grand Park 2 for a week now.
Okay.
I'm enjoying buying stuff, just like Cooper, for my condo I have rented. And all of the great info I am getting from the group. Yeah, there's a lot of us there at Desert.
And one of the best places to buy stuff, super cheap, is Mr. DIY.
Yeah, well, that's your,
You want a soap dish for the bathroom. You want a shower gel holder, whatever, or dispenser, or a bath mat, toilet mat, a little table to put by your sofa so you can set your coffee on it. You'll find it all in there. It's like the dollar store in the West.
Yeah.
When we had the dollar store, it's like everything in there is $1 or less.
Well, that's
and they got some
here.
damn good deals in there. Damn good deals.
DIY is for everybody's got to go there. And you're gonna go there. Maybe you need one thing, maybe you don't need anything. You're just thinking, I'm gonna check it out. You will guaranteed walk out of there with stuff.
Exactly.
Because, holy shit, yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, that's handy. And it's like $1.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculously priced. It's so cheap, but it's handy and it makes your life easier and you see it. So yeah, it's so you might walk out of there with 15 or 20 items and you haven't spent $30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and every one of those items is going to make your life a little easier in some aspect.
And something else that was $1?
What? What's that?
$1 today. $1. Darlene, my wife, she went on a motorbike taxi for the very first time to go to the gym 3 miles away, the gym is, and that she likes. It costs 30 baht.
90 cents.
90 cents.
90 cents,
less
guys.
than $1.
And that's your taxi
to go 3
ride,
miles.
door to door, chauffeured. For
Couldn't
90
believe it.
cents.
Couldn't beat it. Couldn't beat it if you tried.
Yeah.
What would that cost you in Canada, Brooke?
For a 3 mile ride in a taxi, got to be a minimum $10. Maybe 15. Depends if you're stuck in traffic or
10, $15 here.
Depends on your
90
city in the
cents.
States. Could be 25 in New York City. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Jay Easy, the quality of the condos and amenities in Thailand, great value, blows the West away.
I think a lot of it does. They are making them super beautiful inside. If you go in the Copacabana, the Riviera, they're amazing inside. They really are.
Yeah.
The new ones that they're building, Copacabana 2, Coral Reef, right outside Coopersville, just at Grand Park 2, 5,000 unit building. It's going to have its own private beach there that they're building on site, with a wave pool.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, I think it's got a bowling alley inside, a movie theater, a virtual golf inside. They're making it designed for like the retirees.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm loving about the area, is they're really catering to the folks that want to stay here forever.
I think Jay-E's it'll blow the West away. I mean, some of the units in the West are pretty damn nice, but you're paying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? What you get here, dollar for value, is, in my opinion, way better than the West. Amenities can be maybe a little better in the West, but you're paying for that, you know. But here, there's new projects. You put them against any amenities in the West, any building, and you're going to be paying probably a quarter of what you would there.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, we always get the odd comments on our older videos. Oh, Thailand's okay, but you can't eat Thai food all the time, and the imports are expensive. Well, they're imports. You're going to pay more. You're not going to get them for the same price that you would in California for a box of cornflakes. But are you really complaining when your total outgoings are 70% cheaper than they are in the West, that you're paying $1 more for a box of frickin' cornflakes?
Yeah.
There's no grounds to complain for that. I'm sorry.
No. It's Thai food here. I don't eat a lot of Thai food, but I don't consider chicken fried rice Thai food. Although probably it is, but that chicken, I mean, it's wax of chicken in these rice dishes
for $1.
Yeah, like hello, you know,
it's a meal.
My kebabs a little over $2, probably $2.50, but it's a meal. Like you know, you could get away with 2 meals a day eating one of them kebabs. You know, so it is. The food's good. It's cheap. It's affordable. It's fresh. You know, so you won't be disappointed. Jackie came here, didn't want spicy, and geez, she loves it now.
So
absolutely loves it. In fact, if it ain't got spice in it, she's wondering why. G-Easy, all of the above, Brooke, 100% facts.
Just the facts, Jack.
That's a fact, Jack. Roger Carpenter says, love the pool meets and the local food.
Yeah, always have a regular pool meet at just a Grand Part 2. And we will be going back from time to time. Joe, the owner.
Oh, no, I've had you barred.
Yeah, okay. Joe, the owner, said, Cooper, we're going to keep you and your wife on the facial recognition. You've done so much to help the community. You can come and go anytime you want.
Oh, he was panicking, thinking I was leaving.
I know.
Yeah, no, Joe.
Are all you subscribers going to leave too?
It's okay if Cooper goes. Don't you go? No, I'm exaggerating.
You're such a bullshitter.
Yeah, well, we got to have fun. Michael Vila, also, government won't be accepting mail in paperwork for Social Security, SSI, I guess. Won't be accepting probably mail-in paperwork. So,
yeah, I think it's all going online is what it's eventually going to happen.
Should be now.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. In the digital age, I think that's the way that's going. And as far as people have said that you can't send mail to America from Thailand now, they put a ban on it. Well, it's not just Thailand that's put the ban on. It's about 20 countries around the world.
What, you can't send mail?
Yeah, but you can send a letter.
Yeah.
But anything like a parcel?
No, you're talking parcels. Minimus thing.
Yeah.
No.
Because of the import taxes.
If you're sending documents or letters, they're going to go through easy. That's, you know, you're not sending stuff. But if you're trying to send stuff in a box, that could be trouble.
So waiting for that to all get sorted.
David Lowe, 117 days till I'm back in the land of smiles.
Okay, David.
I clicked the like button. I hear it makes everyone smile. Correct. Wishing Claude a full recovery. Keep up the great live streams. I haven't had an update on Claude in a couple days, but he seemed in good spirits last I spoke. Yeah. Couple more days up in Trat, and then hoping to get transferred down to, I believe, Jomtien.
Yeah, and then he'll need a couple months to heal, and then he'll be back on the bike again.
Back in the saddle again.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And David, we do have your seat waiting for you at Route 66 in the corner. You'll know what I'm talking about. Hello, Thailand. You do not get a one-bedroom for $1,500 US in California.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And I can get a pool villa for less than that here.
Yeah.
Within a block from the beach.
Yeah.
Now imagine
20% less than that.
What would you pay for a pool villa A block from the beach in California or Florida.
$999.99 a week.
Yeah, a week. Exactly. You've been paying what I'm paying for a month weekly.
Yep. Mikey D, speaking of taxes, Cooper or Brooke, do you know anything about the foreign earned income credit for people maybe on a DTV visa working remotely?
I don't know a lot about it. What I would suggest is speak to Singh. Singh is our man, and he can answer a lot of those questions for DTV visa holders.
Well, yeah, but I think Mikey's talking about taxes there, and I think it's U.S. taxes. You'd want to get a good CPA, they're known as in the States, Mike.
But I do know here in Thailand, if you're on a DTV, you don't pay any Thai taxes.
Correct.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if that's
definitely
what you're wondering.
And really, guys, that's a good question, because anybody, if you're filing in your home country and continue to do that when you're living here, for reasons, whatever, definitely get a good professional accountant. I did my first job out of university was with the Canadian equivalent of the IRS. Most people probably heard of them. It was called the Canada Revenue Agency at the time. And after 2.5 years there, two things I realized. Number one, I ain't going to stick around this place forever. And number two is you definitely, a good top professional accountant pays his way, because that Income Tax Act in probably every country, guys, is what's called gray. It's not black and white, never is. And these professionals know the gray areas, how to not manipulate them, but how to best use that to your advantage. So they're worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
Timmy P, that apartment you mentioned, Coop, is here in Edmonton.
Yeah. $1,200 a month, and it's unfurnished, one bedroom.
Yeah. Well, my nephew, he's getting $1,600 a month in Vancouver Island, you know, in like boonies. But it's, yeah. So
huge differences.
Yeah, Richard Woolley, in Hawaii, it's $4,000 a month, Coops, and Florida probably $2,500. Yeah, you're absolutely right on that, Richard. The prices. So a lot of people, it was mentioned earlier about affordability. They have to move away from the home country.
Correct.
And Thailand is a great place to consider. I'm sure there's others, but it's because of the cost of living has gone through the roof.
Yeah. In
their home countries. You can't believe the government statistics. Oh, inflation's only 2.7%. Yeah, good luck. Rents have gone up 20-30% in 2 years, 3 years.
Okay, maybe a Caesar salad has gone up 2.5%. But
yeah,
you try and buy a home and see what the prices have gone up there. It's gone up 10 to 20%.
Oh, easily. Yeah. So you can't believe those government statistics. So it's pushing a lot of people to the brink where they're simply existing in their home country. They're not getting ahead. They're stressed out, possibly. You know, money tends to be a big stress point in anybody's life. So when you can come to a place like Thailand and immediately realize, Jesus, I'm not under the gun here. I can live on what I was existing on in the West.
Exactly.
And save money to invest in Bitcoin. You're going to be smiling from ear to ear. So
definitely.
Tommy Lee, the Tominator. Good morning, CBD and tubers. Hope everyone is doing well.
And we are. Thank
Tommy.
you, Tommy. How you doing, buddy?
You coming back here, by the way, you rascal. Tim P, a studio is roughly $1,000K plus. A studio
$1,000
back in Alberta
for a studio.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be anything too big.
You can get a studio here for $250 a month.
Well,
easy.
Yeah,
big difference.
Jay Easy, let me think. 5% or 33% taxes? Which do you prefer? Thailand, 100%.
Exactly.
Correctamundo.
You rent the property out in the West, 33% taxes.
Yeah.
That's what you have to pay if somebody's renting from one of your homes. Well, you lost 33% of your income. If you're renting it out for, say it's a studio, $1,000 a month. Well, there's $3,300 you've lost.
There's people here with multiple condos that are renting.
Yes.
And I'm talking expats here.
Yeah.
Expats that are
I know
owning
quite a
multiple condos.
Yeah.
They're probably foreign ownership, so they're all legal.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's not a business. It kind of is in a way, but
Yeah.
they're not. You're allowed to do that, and the rents they get, as you know, as mentioned, 5% is your tax. You keep 95%, and your taxes on these condos are ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
You know, $30 a year, $60 a year, maybe.
Mhm.
You know, homeowner fees are.
Well, I got a subscriber. He's got 5 condos, and he had $200,000 in savings. He used that $200,000 to buy 5 condos, older ones, and renovated them, made them nice. And his income per month, he's only 52, Brooke. So he doesn't get a state pension or anything yet. But his income per month is $3,000 on renting out those 5 condos.
Bingo.
He's getting $100,000 baht a month, and that's his income for staying and retiring in Thailand.
Yeah, he's getting 18 to 20,000 baht a month on each, and that's easily doable. Can you buy 5 condos for 200? Absolutely.
Yes.
That's 40,000 a condo.
Yeah.
That's $1.3 million. You know, there's condos here for $1 million or less.
Yeah.
So $1.3 million is kind of a sweet spot. You'll get a lot of opportunities on those. They're not going to be 2 and 3 bedroom with 2 or 3 baths. You're going to get a 1 and 1 for that. But so what? That's what most people rent here, believe it or not.
So he's done well for himself. Yeah.
And Tuck Morton, sometimes I reply to posts saying we can't afford the USA anymore. By replying, I couldn't either, so I left. Come join us. Happy expats in Thailand.
Yeah,
Aren't
and
we
Anna
happy
knows
campers?
she's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, Coop, you think of the meet and greets we have, and you know, we'll get anywhere from 40 to 70 people show up, half them newbies. Everybody's smiling. It's all the same. And they're just like Ann says, they're happy that they're here and not back where they came from.
Yeah. My plan is to build the biggest retirement community in all of Thailand.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. That's an ambitious plan there.
That's what I want to do. I want to get as many people out of the rat race, out of the matrix, out of the high taxes, low income, and get them over here to Thailand and enjoy the good life.
It takes a special person to do, well, not only to do what you're doing, but also to come here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I think, they get trapped with their work. They get trapped thinking, oh, geez, I got this home I got to worry about. I got a vacation property, and, you know, I got to keep saving for retirement. And if you come here and realize how inexpensive it is to live, you probably can retire a few years earlier than you had projected.
Yeah.
But it does take a special person to do that, because there's family ties, maybe there's stuff that ties you back home. And my case, I got rid of my properties, you know, at a commercial building, a condo, another condo in the Florida. It just, you realize, and a piece of land, but you realize, hey, the less irons in the fire when I'm doing this type of move, because you can kind of see the writing on the wall, what's happening over in the West, and it's getting worse. It's worse now than when I left, you know? So I was kind of right that way. Better get out of Dodge while you can. You'll realize when you get here, oh yeah, I should have done this years earlier. So,
yeah.
Better late than never.
Exactly. And well done, Annie, for making the big move.
Yeah. Thank you, Annie. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. Good morning, all. I am just down the street from you guys as I arrived yesterday in Jomtien.
Okay, congratulations.
And staying at the Copacabana. He's up in the high rent district.
Just across the street.
During September. Good on you. Your day one info sheet worked perfectly. He's talking the ebook.
He's talking about the ebook.
Thank
we
you.
put it all in the ebook, folks. And thank you, Mr. JD, for the feedback. We've been wanting the feedback. We really put our hard thoughts and our experience into it to show you what to do. For those that have never been to Thailand, especially, even those that have been to Thailand, you're going to learn a lot of new tricks by reading this ebook.
Yeah.
And we put in there day one, the moment you get off the plane, what should you be doing? Where do you need to go? What you need to look for? It's all in there.
You want to walk out of that airport prepared. prepared.
Exactly.
And that will tell you how to do it, guys.
Yeah, Coop said, go here, do this. Go here, do that. Use this currency exchange here. Go get the SIM card from here. Use this app to get your ride over to Pattaya, Jomtien. And
what you'll save is the cost of the
you'll
book,
save
so
a heck of a lot in your first day.
And especially, I would say,
just by buying the book.
Yeah, newbies that are on the site, thinking, considering, maybe never been to Thailand. Maybe they were here for a short period, but it was a long time ago. This is a perfect example to get your boots on the ground here and start off on the right foot. You know, so think about that, guys, if you're new to the channel, because it's definitely worth every penny.
And it's not just about the first day. There's 25 pages, A4 pages of information to help you come to Thailand and live the good life.
Yeah.
Where's the best supermarket to go? Where do I get my medication from? Where do I find a person for medical insurance? So much information is packed in that book.
Yep.
That and the addresses, the locations, all that is in there. If you want a Western doctor, you don't want a Thai doctor. I want a Western doctor, you know, that understands my medical condition. We put their names and addresses in there too, so you can contact them and make appointments. Doctor, clinics, hospitals. Where's the best place to get a medical? What's the cost? All that's in the book.
I saw on the Facebook page, a guy was looking for ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Yeah.
So right away, because I had one of them guys, I replied, you know, got on the computer, replied back. Basically, in a quick nutshell, I went into Bangkok Hospital, had an inner ear fluid buildup, and I was sitting in front of that guy in 15 minutes. And that's in a different building. I had to walk, go up the elevator, sit for 5 minutes in the waiting room. Very professional, spoke perfect English, gave me some pills. They said, well, try this. If this doesn't work, you'll come back in a week or 10 days. Forget how long at the time it was. This was a while back. And geez, I think it was like $60 for a specialist visit with the medication when I walked out. Well, it didn't, the pills didn't work. And, you know, that's how it sometimes happens. And they come back and he had to do the inner ear drainage, right? And then, you know, gave you this and that again. And I think that was $90. You know, I'd be waiting in Canada forever. You know, in the States, it would have been hundreds of dollars to do all this, you know, minor operation, call it. But yeah, so you can, these guys here, it's great. They're professional, state-of-the-art facilities, highly trained, as good as any doctor on the planet.
And they speak fantastic English. All the doctors speak fantastic English out here.
All right. Don't know how I got on that, but Las Vegas Trader, does Thailand have credit unions or small banks? I don't think so. If so, maybe what sort of financial institution would be easier to deal with than the large banks?
Well, the large banks are predominantly good.
Yeah.
You know, I think this was one of the first instances in the last 10 years where a bank came under that much scrutiny. And they're cleaning it up. They're getting rid of all the bad actors, you know, so they're doing the right thing. Yeah, it's hurt the foreigners a little bit that their bank accounts frozen for 7 business days. It's not 7 days, it's 7 business days. But it's not the end of the world. You know, most people have 2-3 banks anyways. I do. You know, I still have my bank in America. You know, I haven't gotten rid of it. I'm still with the USAA.
I got mine. Yeah.
I still have my brokerage account in New York. You know, I can use my ATM. I can use my credit cards. So it's really, really not a problem.
Yep.
And then once it gets sorted out, it's done. They have to do everybody.
Well, everybody at Bangkok Bank.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to see this in any other banks because it doesn't make sense. They might try and scare you. You'll hear some FUD, but they've had enough bad press with Bangkok Bank alone. And they're not going to be messing with anybody else's banks.
And another thing, Las Vegas Trader, once you get your retirement visa in Thailand, it is so easy to open a second bank account. All you do is you go to immigration, say, I want a resident certificate. It's going to cost you 300 to 500 baht. Okay. If you use an agent, 500, do it yourself, 300. Okay. What's that? $10 to $15. You get that paper, you take it to another bank that you like, Walk in there and say, I want to open a bank account with your passport and your resident certificate. That's all you need.
Well,
and you'll be in and out in an hour with your new account open.
Yeah,
You've got a backup account.
True story. I went in to open that second account at Siam Commercial. Now, I did have my Thai driver's license.
Yeah, that's
They
a form
didn't
of
even
ID.
ask for that resident certificate.
Yeah.
All they asked me, would you still live at that address on your license? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. No problem. And then I think I had that thing in my passport where it shows you live. Maybe I think it was on one of the pages. It's stapled in there anyways. So he just simply asked me. I was in and out of there in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Friday, speaking of which, Friday, Darlene and I have to go and get our address updated here for the house.
True. Yeah.
So we'll be going to the Department of Motor Vehicles here in our local area with our driver's license, our tenancy agreement, and our new TM30. We have that now. And we'll get our driver's licenses updated. And then once we get that updated, we can go to the bank and get it updated with them to our
And
our
don't
new
you have
address.
to update immigration, or is that just on the 90 day?
The TM30.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's your proof of address where you live here in Thailand.
Okay.
Come on, Brooke, get with the program.
I let my agent handle it. I believe in professionals. Mr. Singh does all my paperwork. Thank heaven.
Drink your coffee. Wake up.
Hello, Thailand. Hope the Thai government increases prices.
Increases prices.
Jay Easy, excellent, Ann, and so am I. Yeah, he's happy. Islander 50, Thai personal income tax rates, residents now, income, Thai baht per year rate is 100 to 150,000 baht. 0%. Okay, over 150, this will be in a year, to 300 is 5%. 300 to 510, that's still pretty cheap, up to $500,000 baht. 500,000 to 750, 15. 750 to $1 million is 20, and above that's 25. So
yeah, and if you're a retiree, 0. There's no dual taxation in Thailand. And 2 to 5 million, 30% over 5 million.
Probably not too many guys found that tax rate.
That's for those that are Thai citizens and what their earning and taxation is.
Ronald Reichert, good morning, CBD from Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in September. Meet and greet at Fraser's at 6 p.m. the 4th Tuesday of the month.
23rd.
23rd it is. Wow.
23rd of September. How do I know? It's my birthday.
Okay, bingo. Richard Woolley, we have elephants here in America.
Somebody's been listening to my song, to our intro song, yeah. And we do
Maybe at the zoos.
We have wild elephants here in Thailand. You go up in the north, you'll see them.
Yeah.
You know, and don't get close to them if you see them, folks. You know, they are wild. People will stand there on the side of the road and feed them. I've seen that on quite a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, and I've seen them knock over cars because they're not giving them food and trucks. These are big suckers, you know. But yeah, I like going to the elephant sanctuaries, not the ones where they have them chained. I'm not talking about that. I'm against that 100%. I like going to the elephant sanctuaries where the elephants come there freely. And they take a bath, they get food fed, and then they go back in the jungle. And they come back every day to say hello and take a bath. And tourists can go there. You're behind a barrier, you know, and you could feed them. So it's quite safe. I like that. Yeah. And people have volunteered to go work there for the day, you know, to help out. They have a lot of volunteers there.
We've been to them, and we've been to the tiger parks too, but for me, been there once, that's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
J.E. Washington, good morning, CBD. For those of you not already boots on the ground, Cooper and Brooke are underselling Thailand.
And thanks.
Way underselling it, right, Cooper?
I do undersell it a bit. And the reason I do is because I want you to come over here and experience it for yourself. When you get here, you'll see the differences and you'll be like, well, Coop, it's way better than what you say it is. Well, yeah, I'd rather it's way better. Consider me Scotty from Star Trek, where I tell Captain Kirk I need a day to do it and I get it done in an hour. Well, You know,
Beat
you
me up,
undersell
Scotty.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it makes you look good in the end.
Jay Easy says, smash that thumbs up button, tubers.
Yes,
Make
please.
Darlene smile. Let's get the likes up. Terry Fallon, hello, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene. How are you folks doing? We're great. When are you moving to your new pool villa? Coop, already done.
I'm in it. This is it. This is the pool villa. This is the house. There you go. We moved into the house. And behind me, behind the curtain, is the swimming pool.
You just see the outline there a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. We've been in it a few times already.
Yeah,
Frank T.
yeah.
Brooke, how's your intermittent fasting coming along? There are many benefits if you can stick to it. Well, yeah, I did it for a day. You know, that was okay. I should do more. We'll get at it. Daba, D-A-B-A. Hi, I reside in Metro Manila.
Okay.
And also Angeles City, no other places since 2009. Thinking about doing a site survey there in the area you both reside in coming 2026.
All right, come on over.
Well, you're going to get your eyes open.
It's a heck of a difference between Philippines and Thailand. Thailand's a lot more modern than the Philippines. You'll notice the big change in infrastructure as soon as you get here. Your phone works, and no matter where you go in the country, even in the middle of the jungle, you still get a 5G signal.
Well, we have a whack of expats here with Filipino wives and girlfriends.
Yes.
That, I mean, they were from all over the Philippines. Cebu, a lot from Dumaguete, and none of the Filipinos want to go back.
Luzon, all over.
Yeah, they love it here. The expats obviously love it here. Why things work.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll see that too, DABA, when you get here, Daba. Ronald Reichard, hit that like button, make Darlene smile. That does help us.
Do you know what Daba means in Philippines?
No.
Really?
Really? Oh,
there you
okay.
go. Daba.
Daba says, might look into a long-term rental. Been watching many of the condo videos.
And
so
we got some fantastic ones.
Yeah.
A lot of Filipino expats, they come to Thailand for their medical. They don't do it in the Philippines.
I don't
You
blame
look
them.
at the YouTubers, they every year they're coming over to Thailand to do an annual medical and stay here for a week and then go back. What's that tell you?
Well, we both had experience in the Philippine hospitals.
Yes.
And geez, I was just getting that ear thing checked out after the scuba diving in Subic Bay, because then it was plugged. And okay, hurry up and wait. Hours I waited, just, you know, where you come here and you see the guy in 10, 15 minutes, you know, a specialist. Yeah.
And my biggest problem that drove me absolute crazy about the Philippines is I'm type 2 diabetic. I have to have medication every day. They would only give me a 1-month prescription in the Philippines. And to get that 1-month prescription, I could only go to the hospital. I couldn't go to a clinic. I had to go to the hospital and wait 8 hours every single time, once a month, to get a prescription.
That'd drive you batty.
Wait in the waiting room for 8 hours every month. I couldn't do it.
No.
I said, screw this. Because here in Thailand, what's the difference? Do I have to get a prescription for it? No. I can buy it over the counter here. That's the difference.
Bingo.
A lot of medications you can buy here over the counter. If you're on Ozempic, like me, to lose weight, you can buy it over the counter. You don't need a prescription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of, I would say if you're coming in high season, Deba, rent till low. So maybe it's a 4 or 5, 6 month rental. You'll pay more. That's fine. Just accept it. Because then number one, you see if you like the place, like the area, like Thailand, you will. Then in low season, you can get your long-term, say 1-year rental to renew again in low season, and you'll definitely get a better value. Plus you've had time to check things out. So little tip. Terry Fallon, new background. Maybe I missed your move.
Yeah, you probably
Terry's
did.
on every time. I don't know how you missed it.
Yeah, we moved in here. What's today? Wednesday. We moved in here 1 week today. Yeah. We moved in here last Wednesday. Yeah.
Terry's from Bancroft. Easy, and also check your download folder on your phone. Yeah, good advice. See, everybody's helpful.
Any problems, Ann, let me know.
Islander 50, any amount of rental income is 5%.
Correct. That's all it is in Thailand. It doesn't matter if it's a condo, a house, pool villa, apartment. That's what you pay, 5% tax per year.
Frank T, are electronics cheaper in the US versus Thailand? iPhones, laptops, DJI, drones, etc.
I think they are comparable. Now, I have 2 DJI drones, Frank, and I love my drones. I fly them as often as I can, and I paid $1,000 each for them. In the West, for the drones that I have, you're looking about $1,200–1,300. So there's a little bit of savings there here in Thailand compared to the West.
I know I bought Apple product here. When I got here, I had that same thought, Frank, which is, so I did the research. It seems with Apple, the prices are typically same no matter where you buy it. The one difference, and I did buy an iPad here, works fine. They got it all set up, transferred my stuff over from the old one, bingo. You know, same as you'd happen in the West. It was kind of like, it wasn't named an Apple store, but that's all they sold.
Yeah.
You know, you'd probably remember the name of the place, but anyways, yeah, it was a quasi Apple store, but that was their whole, you know, raison to be.
But then you'll find some things are different. For example, TVs. I have an LG TV, 77-inch. Who asked you? Turn off Siri coming on the TV there. And I paid $2,000. A subscriber of mine said, Coop, I love your TV. I saw it in your video. I had the exact same TV in the US. It cost me $5,000.
Yeah.
So, some things are a lot cheaper. Cell phones, about the same. TVs, laptops, I find are cheaper.
The one thing I
wash machines, tumble dryers, aircon units, they're cheaper here.
Well, yeah, and he bought a freezer here, stand up, upright, small one. I mean, I couldn't believe the price, how cheap it was.
So, 2,400 baht.
Yeah, like $75 for a upright freezer. You'd be at least $200 to $300 in the West. But one thing they do have, Frank, here that I would say is beneficial, because I'm looking at this, is their used products. They sell a whack of them. You can buy Samsung phones, maybe 1 or 2 generations older than the current. Same with your Apple phones. You can go back to 10s even, but 11, 12s, a lot of 13, 14s, 15s. You'll see these places with a lot of good used Apple
secondhand
or Samsung secondhand, a lot cheaper. So that is a good thing. When I left the West, I didn't really see too many places. They were kind of, they want to sell you new. So, but anyway, so that's a positive.
Yeah.
Mikey D, Brooke and Coop, you both look thinner. Coop, how long do you need to be on the meds? Does your doctor have a plan to get you off eventually? I hear those meds aren't always the best long term.
The plan is to lose weight. I have to get down to a certain weight scale, and that is to get below 180 pounds.
Okay.
And that's the goal, to get down below 180 pounds and bring my A1C sugar levels down with it.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Terry Fallon, Brooke, it's been absolutely beautiful here in Bancroft. Great weather, no bugs, and a beautiful sunshine. Well, it's September, Terry. Let's see 2 months from now how things are. But
and the leaves will be turning brown.
It'll be better here in 2 months.
And here, the leaves are green all year round.
Yeah.
Love it.
Bancroft's a nice area, especially if you're into the, like hunters and fishermen up in that area. Man, that's their forte. Robert Pierpont at Frank T. Yes, they are slightly cheaper in the U.S., at least on Apple products. I didn't notice a difference. My iPad I bought the basic one, was same price here, converted back there, but some of them could be. Timmy P, Coop, question about the ebook. I haven't got mine yet, but is it shareable on multiple devices after downloading on one device?
What you can do with it, Tim, is you can put it in your cloud, and that way you can then view it on multiple devices. You can't copy it. It's protected, so you can't copy it and send it on to other people. What's the point of making an ebook if that was the case? So it's uncopyable, but what you can do is you can put it on your cloud and then access it from any of your devices that can access your cloud.
Oh, that's good to know. So
Yeah.
yeah. Blakester Drums, 49 days, 6 hours, 20 minutes till touchdown.
Not long.
Slap me some skin, boys. Can't wait to meet everyone.
And Blakester, have you made that rendition of our new theme song yet? He said he was going to do a drum beat to it. I'd like to see how it turns out.
Yeah, so he's on the countdown. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. First impressions on the dollar meter here in Jomtien. I had a complete dinner last night at the Jomtien night market.
Good place.
$2.48 American. Then drank gin and tonics at the Copacabana pool bar for $5. Amazing. So there's a happy camper.
There you go. $2.48.
What a great night out for $7.50.
Yeah.
And
Full
drinks
tank
included. Yeah.
There you
Full
go.
tank, as the Filipinos say. Vegas Chris, since Wise is banned in Nevada,
Okay.
I wonder, isn't that interesting? And there was no workaround. I did connect a checking debit card to my Charles Schwab brokerage account. Good on you. I think this will work for taking my monthly amount needed. Probably should.
Yeah. Yeah. But what you could do, Chris, is, okay, it's not available in Nevada, but you can always download it when you come to Thailand. I did it for Darlene here. She's got the Wise app on her phone, and she can use that just like she can the Wise card.
Good.
So, yeah.
I think
So don't worry about it too much.
And I think you could still download the app there.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
What about a VPN? You couldn't download the app?
They can detect that you're using a VPN.
What a stupid law.
So what you'll do is, in the state of Nevada, if you went to your app store and you try and download it, it comes up and says not available
you can
in
do it
your
here.
area.
Yeah. Could be
Yeah.
they're worried about gamblers. Easy. Love the Jomtien night markets on both ends of Jomtien. Yeah, Beach Road.
We actually got 3.
Yeah, there's 3 on
There's
that road.
3 night
guys,
markets
so.
on Jomtien Beach Road.
Price.
Nano. Yeah.
Nano.
You know what he's doing there.
Yeah,
Mort for Mort.
Mort. Ignite your travel dreams. Looking forward to the video of villas.
Yeah, we filmed 3 of them, and they'll be coming up on the channel shortly. So when we're on the cruise,
Coming up in what, 3 weeks?
yeah, they'll be available to watch. No problem.
So I think he's going to put them out, guys, when he's not here for the live streams.
Yes.
We'll still probably do a couple.
Now, while we're away on the cruise, Brooke and Mr. B, the famous Mr. B, who made our intro song and all these graphics that you see around us, he is going to be doing live streams with Brooke 3 days a week.
Excellent.
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
That'll be fun.
So, and then we'll have the videos playing probably Tuesday and Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
For you guys to watch and enjoy.
Time. Chris Vick, stay away from the bar girls, retirement guys.
There's a lot of single ladies here looking for good men. I get asked all the time.
Especially the bar girls.
Do you have any single friends? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wise idea. They're called kind of rent-a-wives, maybe, but
Eat Pie says, is that Mork from Mork and Mindy?
Yes,
No. Yes.
Michael Villa, tell Claude prayers sent again. Yep,
will
do for you. Thank you. Coop, what's Duke doing these days?
He's on here with us.
When you set the notification, your account is already frozen. 7 days is just anecdotal.
Correct.
I'm on day 8 with no access to my cash, flying out to Saigon for a day on Saturday to get some cash as I need to eat. What a way to lose
7
weight.
days is business days, Duke.
Yeah.
It's not, if you get the notification on Monday and next Monday it's open up and running. No, because that only 5 business days have passed. You got to wait till Wednesday. And like Alchemist and several others that are on the channel, they got theirs frozen. 7 days later, it was unlocked up and running.
Yeah.
And if it's not, you go back into your bank and then they can unfreeze it then and there once the 7 business days have passed.
Well, and I've heard stories, I believe them, that you can actually get it opened when you're in there. But it has to be like a medical emergency, or you just say, hey, I have no money to eat, I have no money to rent, I'll be homeless. If you plead your case good enough,
Poverty.
They might just do it right then and there, and it has been done.
Yes.
So
We have several people that
don't
have
be
done
screaming. The guy that didn't get it was screaming, demanding.
Be polite.
Be very polite, and W Secret says, before visiting Thailand, I was thinking about buying a condo, but that mindset changed quickly after seeing the availability of condos, villas.
There's more of it availability than there is demand. They're overbuilding in this area.
Yeah.
And it's great because it's a renter's market. The more they build, the chances the more supply, the less demand. And therefore the rents don't go up. If there's more demand than there is availability, then the rent prices will go up with the demand.
There's a segment of the people coming that want to buy. Number one, they can afford it. Number two, they have a mindset, hey, I always want to own something. Real estate's been good to me. And you can do that here with the foreign ownership. Make sure it's foreign ownership, because that allows you to technically own it and sell it at your desire. You're not, however, having said that, the majority, and I would recommend everybody initially here rent, because you'll see what's available, where the areas that you like are. Personally, sure, I could afford to buy, but I'd rather have my money invested. I'll make a way better return on that than what I would, in my opinion, on real estate. Why? Because they're building so much supply. Why? If you had a shortage of supply, your prices will go up. But when they keep building more and more supply, I don't see how these prices are going to go up too much. So.
Well, Jeff, my subscriber that bought half a dozen condominiums, I've actually filmed 3 of them and put them on the channel in the past. And I filmed the process. They're all in Pratamac Hill. Go back, you can see the videos. I showed the process of what they was when they got them, and then him doing the renovations. Now, he's a British guy from England, Jeff, nice guy from Manchester. And he asked me to put him on my channel because he only wants a retiree in there. He does not want any of these young buck party goers wrecking them, because he spent money modernizing them, making them nice. With all new furniture, new wash machine, new dryer, new oven, new microwave, new beds, mattresses, curtains. He really did the place justice. And I put him on the channel. And the 3 people that rented, the first 3 that I put on the channel, are still there today.
Yeah.
They don't want to move out. They love it.
Well, if you're a handyman,
so he's very pleased.
Definitely, that would be something to do in Thailand. Is you buy these fixer-uppers, you hire the local talent, because you know what you're looking at. You'll make sure the plumbing's done right, the electrical's done right. I want this and that done. So technically, you're not really working. You're just tell them what you want. You're the owner. And so that would be an interesting thing to do, because that way and then rent to expats. They're going to love renting from an expat themselves, because they understand the language and what you're looking for. And but that's a possibility that could generate a return for you. And your buddy's done it.
And once every 2-3 months, he'll come to a meet and greet, and he'll say, Cooper, good to see you again. I want to stop by and say hello. The tenants are still in there. They're still happy. Thank you so much. And by the way, your bill is on me again tonight.
Oh, wow.
He won't let me pay for my meal, won't let me pay for my drinks. He's like, nope, this is my way of saying thank you.
Well, and if he's got any more to rent, he might find a renter at the meet and
greet. I never asked for a kickback or anything.
No,
I did it to help him out. He's a retiree, and we got retirees coming, and maybe they want to rent from an expat instead of somebody else. Somebody that's part of the community.
Terry Fallon, guys, 48 square meter, that would be apartment for 10,000 baht, $300, guys, on another channel with a beautiful sea view. Are you kidding me? Amazing.
You can find them.
Yeah, you can find those.
They'll be in the older buildings.
Yep.
You'll probably find them in like the View Talley buildings.
Well, or not Jomtien, Bang Saray, areas that, geez, you're close enough.
Yeah, and you'll find them on Pratamac Hill too.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Rick Price, yes, eat pie, the Shazbot man himself.
Yes, good show.
Biggest Chris, 143 watching and only 61
What?
thumbs up. Come on, guys. Let's all pound that like button and help Darlena smile.
And the algorithm.
Yep,
Yes,
the
please. If
algorithm.
you're watching, it's free, guys. It doesn't cost you a penny. We do this every week, 3 times a week, and we don't ask for anything on the channel. Never have, never will. And all we ask in return is
The goal
thumbs
is
up.
100.
That's it.
If we get that goal, we're walk away happy.
So if you haven't done it yet, do it now. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything.
Thank you. Freddie Quinn, greetings from Las Wages, CBD. Coop, do the pool villa residents in your area have backup power generators, or is it not necessary?
No, we don't have backup generators here.
No.
And we did have our very first power outage on Saturday.
Wow.
Believe it or not, on Monday, sorry. It went out for 10 minutes.
Huh.
But that was only because the workmen were working on the line right outside.
Okay.
We saw the workmen out there and they're like, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they were doing their little servicing, you know, to the whatever they do, you know, the junction boxes. And away they went.
2.5 years here. I don't recall the power ever being out for more than 10 minutes.
No, only when they're servicing them.
Yeah, yeah. So interesting.
It's not like
point.
Philippines where you have a brownout for 8-10 hours.
Oh,
you know,
God.
several times a week.
And if you didn't have aircon, you'd be sweating buckets.
Yes.
But I don't see a need really here, and you don't see too many. At least I haven't heard of generators.
No, even the people that I know that have bought their own homes that are married to Thais, for example, they don't have backup generators either.
No need really.
You can buy the backup generators here, you know, and then get attached to the essential main system for the house.
But it'd probably never use it.
Yeah, it'd just be out there getting rusty, collecting dust.
Yeah, not a real big need, Freddie.
Yeah.
Captain Action from Tampa says, I'm going to have to watch this one twice. Thank you all for the great info. So he's
thank you, Captain Action. Much appreciated. Yeah.
Henry. Hello, Thailand. New rule. Yes, SSI is not sending mail to outside USA to retirees checking if we are alive. Maybe they're doing it online, are they?
You have to do it online, and it's annual. And that's why we recommend, if you're from the US, either getting Magic App or getting a mail forwarding company. And also, the third one was getting a like Google Voice, where you can get texts and stuff come through on your US number. So you can get notified, and then you can go online and say, yes, I'm still alive.
Good.
It is an annual thing.
Mikey D, one of the many things I've learned by watching you guys is that any inconvenience in Thailand, like this banking situation, is temporary.
Yeah.
They seem to fix things fairly quickly.
And they do.
I would say it's temporary, Mikey. I don't know about fixing it quickly. That's all. But
well, they did, because all the other banks have stepped up where Bangkok Bank has failed.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, we'll do it now. But here's something I want to put out, folks, and it's from a couple of subscribers that have experienced this when dealing with other banks. They may say to you, if you want to open a bank account with us, you have to buy our medical insurance. It is illegal. Okay. What these banksters are doing, and again, I can't put names out on the channel. The defamation laws in Thailand are very strict, and I can get sued for it. But what they're doing is they're getting commission for every insurance policy that they sell. So people are going in there saying, I want to open a second bank account. I'm choosing your bank, you know, and they go in there and they say, okay, sure, but you have to give us X amount of money, 20,000 baht for our medical insurance policy or life insurance policy, whatever it is. And they're doing it because they don't know any better. They're like, oh, okay, you know, small fee, whatever, $600. At least I get my bank account open. They're not sweating it. Well, one of our subscribers said, I don't want to buy it. I have my own medical insurance. Why do I want to buy yours? I don't need two. I got one, you know. So this one's going to be null and void. and they refused to open a bank account with him. Well, he contacted the head office in Bangkok, sent them an email, polite email, saying, you know, look, I was forced to buy this to open an account with your branch. I already have medical insurance. I'm insured with Pacific Cross. I don't need a second medical insurance, but I still want to open an account with your branch. Am I forced to pay for this to open an account with your branch? Is this correct? He got a nice email back saying, please tell us which branch it was that you went to, what time of the day it was. And he did. He replied, and they gave that person a very big ticking off, and they said, go back in there, your account will be approved, and the manager's waiting for you.
Yeah, squeaky wheel gets the grease.
So there you go. Don't fall for the trap, folks.
Yeah. A lot of that info's in the ebook too. So just forewarned. Hello, Thailand. If you're working outside of the USA, no tax in the USA up to 100K.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know much about the US tax system, but it's one of the only country I think taxes your worldwide income, I was told. So, anyways, being Canadian, I just worry about the Canadian taxes. Robert Pierpont, it's just not parcels, the de minimis we're talking about. My buddy who's lived in Chiang Mai for 20 years can't even send some necessary paperwork to renew his New York driver's license. Not through the regular postal system, at least. Well, that's all.
Yeah, Thai Post has put a complete stop on it.
Any mail?
Yeah, because they changed the import rules for the U.S. And it's affected a lot of countries, not just Thailand. Okay, England's doing this too. China's Australia, you know, a lot of European countries have said, well, we're not mailing anything to the U.S. until they fix this.
Yeah.
So
it's, to me, I thought it was more parcels, boxes.
But what you can do is you can still use UPS, you know, and other companies like that.
DHL,
FedEx.
That'll get it through your
paperwork.
You
can still use them and send it. It's just the main post offices are saying no until this gets fixed.
There'll be a workaround.
Yeah. Tommy Lee says T-15. What's
Tommy
that?
the Terminator. He's coming here in 15 days, Cooper.
He's at the airport now. The flight leaves in 15 minutes. Who knows?
Tommy the Terminator. Yeah, good. We'll be looking forward to seeing you. Mikey D, I remember when I was building houses during COVID and spent $80K just in lumber.
Wow.
That same house 2 years earlier would have cost $27,000 in lumber, not 80.
Yeah.
Prices have come down since, but America is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shortage or, you know, not, I guess. But
exactly. That's why so many people want to leave the West. They're just sick and tired of it. You're taxed to death.
Yeah.
You know, your pension won't even support your way of life anymore.
No, I like to stay liquid.
Ditto.
Ronald Reichard, we pay $2,600 a month just for the condo maintenance.
Whoa.
Ooh, and property tax in Florida. Been there, done that. Yeah. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to go down ever. You know, it's just going to keep going.
Do you know what I'm paying in property taxes here? Zero.
Well,
it's all down on the landlord.
Rent.
It's all down on the landlord. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Communal fees? Zero.
But even if you own this place, I think your taxes are only like a couple $1,000 a year, $60 maybe.
Exactly.
You'd be thousands in.
It's under $100 a year for this place for taxes, property taxes.
Yeah,
under $100 for the whole year.
But he's right. Ronald's right about the maintenance fees in property taxes in Florida. I still got my buddy there, and his homeowner fees have gone like through the roof. In fact, they're having trouble selling these condos because they're not up to code anymore. They're, you know, the fees, they have to jump the fees up tremendous. Nobody wants to pay
now,
that.
Did all this happen because of that condo building that fell down, that collapsed?
Yep. Down in Miami.
Yeah.
So they all had to, especially after a certain age, had to go in. And if they were, you know, you had so much time to do it. And if you didn't, that's it. You're done. You can't be a condo anymore. You know, so they're doing it, but they have to assess fees to the current owners, and you know it's a real schmozzle.
Yeah,
get out of there. Hello, Thailand. Hope the Thai government did not increase the price on everything to make it difficult for us.
No.
No, the government's not doing that. Supply and demand will do that, but
They keep everything pretty much fixed. For
Yeah.
example, electricity and water rates are government rate, that they can't go above that if you have a government meter installed. And if you're in a condo building or a house that doesn't have a government meter, you can request to have one put in, and then you pay the cheaper rates. Not a lot of people know that. When
and
they
it's
go,
mandatory for them to do that.
they have to under
They
Thai
have to,
law.
yes.
If you request it, they have to. So if you ask them, is it government rate? They say no. You say, okay, I want a government meter put in. And they have to put it in. Why a government meter? It's the cheapest.
Yep.
You'll
Fixed.
be,
It hasn't gone up in 2.5 years, Coop.
It's not gone up in 5 years, Brooke.
Okay. Oh, I stand
capped
corrected.
for the last 5 years.
Wow.
That it's not gone up one baht.
Check out the brain on Cooper.
Well, I did film a lot of
I know
properties
you
for the
did.
channel, so yeah, I sort of know this.
My 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, state of the art. I call it a 5-star resort complex. And I keep the air on there all day, every day. One of them, you know, because I want to walk in and it's cooler.
Yeah.
$69 last month, all in. Like, if I was in Canada with that, I would have been paying hundreds.
Yes.
Hundreds. And I'm not talking two, you know, be more. So yeah, it's ridiculously cheap here.
No, but hello, Thailand. No, the government keeps everything cheap and affordable for everybody.
And you'll see that. Tommy Lee, hey, Brooke, I think beachfront property is worth buying. Yeah, he's probably got a point. You know, location, guys. If you are, make sure you got a view with the condo and you'll be laughing. It's going to be scarcity when the rail system is built. He's talking about the rail to the dark side. Monorail to the dark side, which will open it up. But we're 2 or 3 years away from that. 3, okay.
3 years away from that happening.
So who knows, Tommy? I mean, obviously, in my opinion, there'll be more and more people choosing Thailand in the future. You'll get your ups and downs, but I think that's the destination.
I think a lot of people, a lot of expats that are retiring over here, once the monorail's done, will choose to live in the dark side. Would rather live in a house than a condo. You know, they don't want to live in a shoebox. They want the space, you know, like we here with the over 2,000 square foot house here.
You'll see more of everything over there.
A huge difference.
And they can expand there pretty easily.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Tommy. Buy waterfront with a water view and you're easier to resell.
Exactly.
Hello, Thailand. So the ebook information caters to Pattaya or all of Thailand? It's basically all of Thailand.
Both.
Yeah, it's both. But you'll have information in there. Like let's look at from the day you land. There's tips in there that you want to get. I don't care where you're heading in Thailand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to save you money and what to do and how to do it. So it's a little bit of both. Now, what I say both with Pattaya, there is restaurants, places to go, places to see. You got some of the attractions, but it's not simply geared to Pattaya by any means.
Yeah.
I believe in freedom.
Wait
a
minute, Mr. Postman. Is that maybe what he's playing on that song?
No, I think he's referring to the 100 likes.
Okay, they're coming.
J-Lex, Brooke is so right. Jesus.
It goes to your head when people say that.
I have no wife or dependents. Well, good on you. That's although you probably might find some here. Currently living in a 1-bedroom in Northern California for $1,700 a month US.
Jesus.
I'm ready to retire today, but waiting till spring of 2026.
Yeah. Get the low season.
Yeah,
next year, low season
next year. Yeah, California is expensive.
But $1,700 a month.
I think that's cheap. What I hear in California.
He must be somewhere up by
northern
Oakland, Richmond, somewhere up there. Yeah. North of San Francisco. Anyway,
you'll love it here, J-Lex.
Oh yeah.
By the way, your check's in the mail. Thanks again. Freddie Quinn, Brooke, when you self-insure, how much time would the hospital give you to move the money to Thailand? Well, here's what I would tell Freddie or anybody. Keep your credit cards empty. And so I've got good limits.
Ditto.
You have a lot. Yeah. Anyway, so that would be the emergency fund should I need it. But they typically, if you had to be admitted for say 2 days or 3 days, you got time to transfer it. You don't pay until you get out, right? So, but I've never had to stay overnight. Darlene has, I guess, but no, in my case, no. They give you lots of time. The reason I like self-insuring, in 20 years, I bought insurance in Florida, never once ever had a claim. When I bought it here and had the deductible, you realize after a year, shit, I didn't even make the deductible, and it was so cheap. You know, I would have had saved, you know, close to $3,000. So yeah, keep my money invested. I have access to it quickly should I need it. So, anyways, it's not for everybody. I mean, depends on your. I'm reasonably healthy, I consider it.
Yeah.
So if you're not, then maybe you do want to have insurance. But Rick Price, the pic on the left shows how I get into use the pool at Dusit Grand Park 2. He holds Cooper's face up.
Yeah, use my face.
Very good, Rick. We're going to like when he's here. We'll have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Mobidi, hello, CBD. The ebook is awesome. I paid an additional $5 for your weekly great content.
And thank you,
there
Jomo.
We got a
glad you enjoyed the book.
Good supporter.
We filled it with as much information as we can, folks. And we are going to be setting up a second Facebook group just for those that have bought the ebook.
Smart.
And then that way they get the automatic updates when it comes out, and they don't have to pay an additional price.
No, there won't be any payment further.
So
it'll be free.
Jomo, in the next week, you will get a notification from the ebook site that you clicked on to buy it, inviting you to join the private new Facebook group only for those that have bought the ebook.
And I did want to say something, Coop. There's
what's that?
Brownie, he put up on the Facebook group page,
Mr. B.
Yeah, about fantasy football. And it's great. No, I'm in the fantasy football. So any of you guys out there that want to get involved, go to the Facebook page. I think there's a link.
Yes.
And you can join the group, and there'll be a whack of us in there in competition to who's going to hit the best.
It's free. It doesn't cost anything.
Free. It doesn't cost a dime. No, it doesn't cost anything anytime. I don't pay. It's
good fun. Yeah,
it's good. So, Roger Walker, how do you get your U.S. credit card renewed?
What I do is I'm with USAA, and I have a MasterCard and a Visa card with them. And they send it out to my mom's house, who's no longer with us. And my brother forwards it to me here. Too easy.
Yeah. My case, I checked, and most of mine are 26 or 27. I did have one in 25, and I get it mailed to my daughter's house. It's kind of my residency on taxes and, driver's licenses, passports, right? And she'll simply notify me when it gets in. And I say, okay, I'll meet you in Australia if I don't need it right away. Or, you can send it over to me. So, but I've never had her mail anything. I've always met them, and they have the paperwork, or they think it's important, the credit cards. And so that's my situation. I believe in freedom. Here in Fort Lauderdale, things are getting out of hand with the prices, and it's going to get worse. Correct. Same in Canada. Sad to say, but our wonderful country is going downhill.
It's happening a lot. I believe in freedom all over the world. I'm hearing it from our Australian subscribers, New Zealand,
Europeans,
Canada, America, Europeans,
England.
They're all saying the same thing. Cooper, I'm outpriced here. When I was working, yes, I can afford, but now I'm coming up to getting my state pension or my Social Security. That's going to cut my income, by 60%, 70% in some cases, or even more.
Yeah.
I can no longer sustain my lifestyle here once I'm retired. Is Thailand really that affordable? And we hear it in the Facebook group all the time, folks. People are asking our subscribers that are actually boots on the ground, over 2,000 people on our Facebook group, only for our YouTube subscribers. And again, they're both free. Doesn't cost you a penny. And you'll see everybody that's here. We have single men, single women. We have married couples, gay couples. All different diversification and ethnicities are out here enjoying the good life. Almost 500 people now strong, 3 people away from 500. that have come to our group because of our YouTube channel, and they're telling them, yeah, it's cheap. What Cooper's telling you is the truth. We're out here, you know, and this is what you pay for this. This is what you pay for that. And it's a fantastic community.
Well, I'll tell you what's not cheap.
What's that?
Living in the West.
Living in the West is not cheap.
So here, the governments in the West, in Canada, they have pensions,
Mm-hmm.
and they're indexed. Yeah, they're indexed to what the government rate says the inflation is.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a 2.2% raise this year in your pension because we've indexed it. Yeah, well, everything else has gone up 20%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, the writing's on the wall, guys. Yeah, sooner you get out of there, the better. And, you know, bring your money with you, invest it wisely, and stay liquid, stay mobile.
And we created this YouTube page, YouTube group, and channel and Facebook group. So you guys have instant friends when you come out here.
Yeah.
That's it. You got an instant community of expats.
The meet and greets, everybody is smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Probably half of them are newbies, and they're getting line numbers from their friends or meeting associates they've never known before, maybe from the channel, the name, you know what I mean? Oh, put a name to a face, and it's all smiles. And a lot of good friendships are made there. So definitely come out to the meet and greets, 4th Tuesday of the month at Fraser, 6 p.m.
And again, I will repeat for all the new people that have never seen our channel before, we do all this for free. We have regular meetups every month. We have coffee meets. We have people going out playing golf. We have meet and greets. We have events that we have. Everything we do is for free. There's we don't ask a penny.
Raise got turned down.
It's for free, bro.
Oh,
everything we do is for free. There is no raise. Your raise is that you're waking up in Thailand every morning. And
my raise will come when MicroStrategy goes to the moon this Friday. Okay,
there
buddy?
You go.
Mark Schaefer. Hey, Brooke, Cooper, and Darlene heading back to the land, to the LOF tonight, land of frowns. Oh, really?
Back home.
He's got to go back home.
Poor Mark.
Yeah, I had Mark in the pool the other day there. Well, he'll be back. Terry Fallon, guys, always good to see you. Going to sign off to your live stream. Doesn't go too long. Take care and see you next time.
Okay, Terry. Yeah, we're at 1 hour 51 minutes. So
let's wind it down.
Got to get through the comments now.
Hello, Thailand. LG 77 inches, 3,000 in Costco.
That's for the C2. Mine is the C3.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's $5,000.
Later and greater.
US, yes. It's a gaming TV. So it handles the rich colors in the gaming on PlayStation, Xbox, all that good stuff.
All right. Let's get the 100 likes, guys. Robert Pierpont at Hello Thailand. Okay. Is a very old TV. They're on C5 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cooper's next buy, guys. Rick Price, I had passed out this morning while doing a walkabout because the Munjero made me forget to eat.
And then he says, so make sure to eat something in
the
mornings.
mornings. Yeah.
I drink a lot of liquids in the morning, Rich, and I don't eat until lunchtime.
Really?
Yeah, I don't eat after 6 o'clock at night, and then I don't eat the next day till lunchtime.
Well done.
So I'm doing a 15-hour fast every single day.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Jackie's cooking every single day, and she's a good cook. Tim P, question about cell phones.
Okay.
If I arrive with a dual SIM card cell phone while keeping my cell phone service here, would you recommend for my second line a eSIM card or removable second card?
I like the cards. I like the removable cards.
But most of them are going eSIM now.
A lot are going to eSIM. A lot of the new phones don't even have a SIM card in them.
Correct.
So I've never tried the eSIM. Have you, Brooke?
No, but I know people have, and it works fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very slick. So some of the, as you said, some of them don't even make, or the second slot is an eSIM, so eventually they'll have none of these SIM cards, in my opinion. They'll all be eSIMs.
That's all down to preference, Tim, whichever one you prefer.
Yeah, they both work.
But I do know people that have got the eSIM, downloaded it, and the moment they land in Bangkok, it's up and running.
Working.
Yeah. As soon as they get off the plane.
Rick Price, Mr. B will no longer be anonymous.
No, you will see him in person.
Wow. Roger Carpenter, hey, Brooke, I tried the chicken kebab from the little yellow truck. That's not the one I go to in Rompo Market. Damn, it was big and very good. Yeah, I go to the little old lady at the towards the Kiss restaurant, but at the other end, up towards the building from
Vegetable market.
Yeah,
right there
there's a
in
guy.
The corner.
I know where the yellow truck is. It's by the corner bar.
Yes.
And then there's another guy right on the road at the other end in front of Kiss, let's say. But neither one of those two I've gone. I go to this nice little old lady, Thai lady at the back corner. Oh, man, it's to die for. And I've probably had 100 kebabs there in 2.5 years, guys. Robert Pierpont at Tim P. Why would it matter? Just make sure your phone isn't carrier locked. Good point. If it is locked, no other SIM will work in it. eSIM or physical SIM. Yeah, he's right.
Yes, but here's the thing, Robert. If you go to Tucum in Pattaya, on Pattaya Klang Road, they can unlock any phone from the West.
Wow.
Any phone.
Wow.
They have the jailbreaking software on there. The only thing is you'll never be able to put another American SIM card in it, but you can use it anywhere outside of America. So if you're coming here and you never plan on going back, why not?
Well, yeah. Just get the phone unlocked. To me, that's what I do. Next, please. What's Duke doing these days, Coop? I'm on 8 business days debating of suing in small claims after all this is done, as I now have provable standing of hardship. Good luck with that. I'd be interested to hear the results, Duke. What's Duke? Thai small claims court handles up to 300,000 baht, by the way. Well, that's good to know. He's done his research.
Yeah, he's going to sue the West because they're too expensive.
He's going to represent himself.
It's hardship.
Vegas Chris, how is Wangamat? I hear there are some nice condos, older ones there, I believe, and nice beaches, and just the other side of Pattaya from Jomtien.
It is. So we're on the south side of Pattaya, and Wangamat is on the north side of Pattaya.
Okay.
And it's not a bad area. That's where James lived. And it's very close to Central Pattaya. So it's very close to Terminal 21 Mall. And, you know,
a lot of people,
a lot of good area
like it
there. Yeah, it's not bad. They do have newer condos there, and they have older ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a little, I wouldn't say it's as quieter in areas where we are. A little more hustle bustle. Not as bad as downtown Pattaya, but
the only thing I would say is there's no bot bus in Wangamat. So you would have to walk out to what is the name of that road there? The main road going up from Terminal 21. Nuklua Road.
Okay.
You'd have to walk up to Nuklua Road. It's not that far, maybe 200 yards.
So there's no bot bus.
Yeah. But there's plenty of motorbike taxis and Bolts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're cheap. Islander 50, no backup power at my new house in Nakhon Ratchasima.
Yeah. So it doesn't need it. Electricity is very good out here.
Biggest Chris, from what I have seen today about the SSI is that they're going away from sending paper checks. It was said that only 0.08% of people are still getting a paper check. So this should not be an issue.
No.
They're all getting away.
And then we got somebody written something in Thai. I have no idea what it is, but it looks cool with the glasses.
Hello, tubers. Yeah. That's what he's saying. Ulysses Flores says, my daughter pays $37.50 a month for her 2-bedroom apartment plus utilities in Chicago, 2 blocks from Lake Michigan. Wow. Well, that's a lot of money.
By a lake.
You would live like a king or queen here for $37.50, just in what you're paying.
And I'm paying $1,200 and I'm a block away from the ocean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The beach.
Like at a house. You know, she's in a condo. So tell her to look over here. Vegas Chris, 98 likes, almost there. 2 more, guys. Come on,
2 more. Pound
like
it.
Button.
If you haven't done it yet,
and we promise to quit.
Watching on the replay, that counts too. Pound it for the channel, please.
Malcolm Hawkins says, Uru.
Get ready to say our goodbyes.
Robert Pierpont, I have to agree, Coop. The monorail would make the dark side more desirable. Yes, it would make beach view condos less available at all. If anything, it will make dark side pool villas more desirable.
I think so.
See all that happening.
I do. I think it's going to make a big difference to people that want to live in houses instead of condos.
Mikey D, good night. Need to take a little big Mikey to his first day of school tomorrow. Wow. I've been taking him since kindergarten. He's now almost done. I have about 600 more days until Thailand. Here I come.
Just waiting for his son to graduate high school. There you go, Mike.
That's it. Yeah. Live and Earn with Mike. Hit the thumbs up, guys.
Yes, please.
A smile. Live and Earn says another great live stream. Thank you.
Thank you.
Timmy Peath. Thanks as always for another informative stream. Much appreciated. Always catch you on Saturday.
And
good.
See you then.
Gerald Barrow says, thank you, guys.
And thank you, Gerald.
Dennis Starkey, there he is. Dual SIM, best for US eSIM. If lose phone can download eSIM from network. If a SIM, you have to go back to US for that. Okay, he's got a good point there for your new phone. So
yeah, thanks for the feedback, Dennis.
Dennis is over in Michigan, soon to be heading back, I believe.
Yeah. And last comment goes to
Vegas Chris. Thanks as always, guys, for your time and effort. Thank you.
And thank you to the 111 people that stayed to the end. And I'm going to keep my promise and give you the outgoing song for the YouTube channel so you guys can listen to it. I know you guys. Coopersthaiadventure. Elephants walking around.
Oh, there we go.
From Koh Samui to Chiang Mai and all the beautiful things in Thailand. A very catchy tune. So I'm going to play it for you right now. The 3-minute intro is now our exit as well. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Take care. God bless.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.